Another week. Number 40.
Hear those noises we make? That's old age.
Those are aches and pains.
It's like you're clearing your throat.
It's just like, I think that just becomes the greeting, right? Like men get older and they just grunt at each other.
Yeah. Your shoulder's been doing a bit of grunting, hasn't it?
Oh man, I pulled a muscle or something under my shoulder blade and it's like all up my neck and stuff. So I'm profined out. I'm bio-frozen on my back. I got my lean going on. I really can't even feel that I have a back right now.
Okay.
Completely numb.
You know that the bio-free stuff has kind of been taken off. I watch hockey games. And they have like the support staff for like the medical side of things for the hockey teams. They have the whole little bag of stuff that's stacked. You know, they got Tums, they got Profen, they got bio-free,
everything you need.
Well, so you know, if the pros are using it, it must be good.
I didn't know about it until I was at the chiropractor, I don't know, like 10, 11 years ago. And they were like, I'm going to bio-freeze you. I was like, I don't know what that is, but if it helps, let's do it. And yeah, like I've had some form of bio-freeze ever since, whether spray, cream, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't realize it came in like the mist, the cream.
Yeah. I think it was limited, and now it's like, probably there's probably lozenges. I don't know. Attack it from the inside.
TRC was talking about some like German like cartel lozenges yesterday. I don't know what that was.
Oh, probably the ones that Anthony handed me at SEMA last year for your voice. I think I missed that part of the Q&A.
A lot of sucking and swallowing. I don't know.
The pros are using the green liquid. I don't know what this green liquid is that everyone's been talking about, but
it's the
apparently there's a green liquid out. But yeah, if you see me like wince or stretch or whatever, I'm just just out here vibing.
Yeah, I see. You got your little P&S display in the back. You actually got some stout. I like that.
I do.
Is that the stout that was supposed to go on the Porsche?
Yes. But now do you know where it's going?
On the Mini.
You know where it's going. It's going on the Mini. And do you know why it's going on the Mini?
Tell me the story of what your week entailed, please.
I wanted to give the Mini a little bit of a freshen up, right? Had like a hodgepodge of coatings on it, pushing about a year old, water spots from the sprinklers, and just just a little just a little facelift.
Yeah.
And I'm polishing. And now, mind you, this Mini Cooper was a test bed way back when.
Yes.
With a Porter cable, with M105, M205.
Jeez.
Like early days, right? Yeah. And then it's also a red vehicle in the California sun. Spends 50% of its life outside. So I'm polishing. Got a yellow Buff and Shine edge guard.
Hint, hint. Wink, wink.
Got a little rehab on there. Do a couple passes on the hood. Just a couple. Right? It's just an enhanced. I take care of the car, right? Like I'm literally just trying to take the old coating off and like give it a little gloss up.
This is a clear coated car, not single stage.
Yep. So I look at the pad. I had to have chosen like the exact spot for a test spot.
Yeah.
Right. Like the perfect spot. And like thinking back, I'm happy I did, but I pick my pad up or pick my polisher up to, check my results. And that yellow pad is red.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I had a moment of panic.
Yeah. Those that don't know, single stage paint, if you're correcting that, color transfer.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't have been shocked.
A clear coated car, you're still getting transfer. It's just clear and you don't see it.
Correct. So I saw this. I saw this. It wasn't even an edge or anything. It was a flat spot. But the fact that I was able to do that with just 2 passes of a foam pad, that clear was ready to fall off the car.
She gone.
So she's getting as many layers of stout as will adhere.
Yep.
Until that hood gets resprayed, because it's needed it for a while. Like I've gone back and forth with getting a Dr. Color Chip kit or something of the like. And there's just so many rock chips on it from 13 years of life and driving down to Disneyland and all over the place. So honestly,
I can't anymore. It's too expensive.
Too expensive. I need to spend that money on a respray. So I'm just gonna knock them all out in one shot and take care of all that. But it is a little, it was rough going to bed that night knowing that that had happened.
So if there's anybody in the chat that knows any Central California high quality painters,
Northern California body shops,
I guess
Central
it is
Valley,
Northern.
Central. You could, it's northern.
around the capital. Let's just say that.
Yeah, around the capital area. If anyone knows anyone with a solid body shop and accepts JB10, I will be forever grateful.
You know what?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Well, I was just gonna say it's not it's noticeable in certain light.
Right.
It's not like it's pink or anything, but it's heartbreaking.
Yeah. It's not heartbreaking, Joey. I got a shipment from FedEx.
You did
today. No,
you
Steve,
did.
don't sell it. Don't sell it. I was sold the AR630 version 2. Yes, I paid for it.
Whose promo code did you use?
I had a custom invoice from Edna.
Okay.
Edna over at TOC.
Okay.
Because as we talked about a couple episodes ago, it was how bad things come in threes. I hit two of those three because the hose took a dump and the pressure washer took a dump.
Yep. So and then my clear coat took a dump.
Okay, so let's call that 3.
3.
So showed up today, and I do have a coating tomorrow. Gonna lay down some phobic, baby.
I was just gonna ask if you were going to hook that bad boy up this weekend. Because
I think I might, because I gotta watch. Like, guy called me. It's a friend of a friend. Well, it's a friend.
That's how we operate.
He's like, so what's the procedure here? Do you want me to wash it first? I'm like, I'll take care of that. Don't you worry.
Oh, you don't want to have him do the Sydney special?
Nah. So
okay.
I'm thinking it's a brand new Black TIG one.
Okay.
So that I think it's a pretty solid metallic. Get that stuff.
It's gonna pop.
I think I don't think it's gonna take much in terms of cleaning it up.
Nope.
Like quick one step, like it's gonna be done same day. So don't
honestly, I was honestly surprised with the results from a yellow pad and and not stout. Wow, that would not be great.
That would
rehab
be weird. Yeah,
rehab and yellow pad it cleaned up so nicely.
Yeah. Let's get some more input on those yellow pads with our special guest here, Tony Mazel, the Gazelle, ladies and gentlemen. What?
There he is.
It was not the Buff and Shine's fault.
Oh, it was not Buff and Shine's fault. Notice I didn't place any blame on the pad. Yeah. The pad was a beautiful experience.
Hang on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry.
Ooh. Oh. I love how allergies. It followed him.
It did. Well,
sorry.
This guy's fancy over here, man. They pay big bucks over at Buff and Shine.
Got a koozie for his beverage.
Well,
he probably has someone actually holding the camera there, filming him.
Yeah.
I cannot confirm or deny. What's up, you guys? How is it going, Joey and Alex?
It's going fantastic.
It's going, man. I'm so glad to have you on the show and
I'm glad to be
see
here.
Your face and yeah, man. You're one of my favorite people.
Oh, thank you, Joey. You guys are my favorite too. I feel really bad about the paint, but it sounds like it was maybe not wholly unexpected.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was like when I went into this, I was like
this on it like crazy.
Yeah, and testing things, and when I went into it, I was like, this may be the last time I do this.
Yeah,
sure.
This might be the last.
Turns out
it is, but once that respray, the rest of the car is fine. I polished the rest of the car. Everything's fine.
Okay,
it's just that
horizontal.
Same combo.
Sorry,
everything.
Yellow pad. Okay, yeah.
Yep,
nice.
Yep, everything's fine. But it's just that horizontal red surface took a beating.
Joey's gonna get that respray and be like 10 layers of clear.
Oh, you know it. It's gonna look honestly. I thought about this. It's probably gonna make the rest of the car look different. Like the hood's gonna just glow like a gem.
Yeah.
I feel like that stout will help bring it along with you. With the rest of the car.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how, and that's kind of another test is how much layering you can do without rejection. Because everyone asks, can I level, or do multiple layers of XYZ coding? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Joey's your guy, apparently.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but like the section that has no clear coat now will maybe get an extra 1 or 2 passes, and we'll see if it works or not.
Yeah, I can tell you from experience with stout that you can do an initial nice thick layer, but pretty much trying to stack it on itself, it's pretty obvious, and it rejects itself almost immediately.
Well, Tony, I'm certified in stout, so I also knew that.
Holy smokes!
But I also
I didn't realize who I was talking to.
Content sometimes. I don't have anything hanging, so I didn't expect you to.
Joey, we're gonna
know my credentials.
We're gonna have to 3D print your credentials because Tony's been slinging.
We could do that.
This guy.
How obnoxious would that be?
Somewhere I have a certified stout instructor certification.
Ooh,
jeez!
You could have taught me.
That's some BDE right there.
But Tony, so Buff and Shine, man, how's it going at Buff and Shine? What's new with Buff and Shine? Like, what's new with Tony and Buff and Shine?
Man, it's going great. I have been. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have been enjoying the last few weeks being calm and at home, relaxing. A lot of work days have been happening in pajamas, which I'm loving.
What a fun.
I was very busy for several back-to-back weeks. I mean, I think it was like an LA trip, Phoenix, Arizona, and then almost immediately over to Vegas, and then Colorado, and then Utah, for about 2 to 4 days, depending on the area, for each spot.
Wow. Tony's Western Adventures.
Back. Yeah. So I
you did go home
Western Adventure. No, almost not. I mean, like a day here, long enough to like do laundry. I took like the suitcase, did the laundry, and put it all back in the suitcase, and then just jet. So I did take about a 3-week break, but I'm off to Portland, Oregon next week, and then SEMA, obviously, first week in November.
Heck yeah, that's coming quick, man. That's coming quick.
So you do have a nice little calm before the storm, and then you probably have MTE after that.
I do. Yep. I saw somebody asking if I will be at MTE.
We pinned that from Mr. Steve Peterson.
Mr. Steven.
Keith loves his logo. I would have to agree with that.
Yeah, it's great. Should be there. Shouldn't be an issue. It's back at the Rosencrantz, which it had been at in previous years.
That sounds dirty. The Rosencrantz.
I mean, it's in Florida.
It sounds like it just sounds like an old couple that's been married for 75 years, like their house. It's at the
Rosencrantzes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're hosting MTE this year.
Yeah.
It's at a little B&B. How nice would that be, though? Actually,
it'd be intimate
with an assortment of meats and cheeses.
Dude, and now I'm getting excited for this imaginary.
Maybe we can put this on.
Let's just do this. Let's just find a little B&B. You know, I've read that some people go to their honeymoon in like Italy, but to like this little old B&B house, bed and breakfast with little old Italian ladies that like hit you with a spoon. And the whole thing is an experience of learning how to cook. So you stay there, but you learn how to cook like breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day with these little old ladies.
And take a little bit of abuse.
Get that Sunday sauce going.
We could do this, but it could be detailing themed. You wake up, let's wash a car before the sun gets hot. Let's get going. Breakfast is later.
Someone's getting smacked with a wash mitt.
Yeah.
Every car in Italy has damage on it of some kind, so it'll be fun.
Yeah.
This is a great idea.
I love this idea.
Like it's hyped up as a B&B. Like if it's not a B&B in Florida, you almost have to leave a bad review. But you know what? I really wish this was this, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
So 1 star.
I was expecting a bed and breakfast, and ended up with
like an alligator
breakfast and no bed.
And detail sprays.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, detail sprays, eh? Some green thing came out. Who cares?
I saw a green thing on Instagram or something, but I don't pay a lot of attention to stuff anymore that's not the Buff and the Shine varieties. But you did ask what we have coming.
I did. I wanted to know if you've got anything you can share with the people of the internet.
Let's just say, stay tuned for SEMA. We don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah.
Or in this case, we don't want to like tip off the secret agents involved. But yeah, just stay tuned for SEMA.
Nice.
We're gonna have some fun stuff, and if you're at SEMA, come to the booth because I might be able to hand you something directly.
Ooh.
Are you guys going to have like your own car? What's going on? It's your own car, right?
It's just all of Tony.
Mobile.
He's like, I'm done with the booth today. Take me.
Turns out we actually bought all those Cybertrucks that weren't selling.
Yeah, last year?
We've got
all those wrapped bad boys.
Yeah, we were right next to that booth.
I think,
come check us out.
I think I'm anxious to see the whole, what do they call it? The Tesla tunnel? If that's,
the Hyperloop.
The Hyperloop.
I haven't actually ridden on it, but I know people who have. So we should go. Let's make it a thing.
I was in that thing enough times at the beginning of SEMA last year that I almost just went home because I kept getting passed from building to building saying, nope, you need to go here instead. So within like the first hour of being there, I was in the Hyperloop 4 times. And I was like, if I go in one more time, I'm going home. Done.
Yeah. Where's the loop that just takes me to Sacramento?
Exactly. just loop me and launch me. Like, let's go.
Imagine? Yeah. That'd be sick.
So Tony, right? I had a question here.
Please.
I'm gonna share my screen because
fancy question.
I was in the market for some new pads, right?
Ooh.
Okay.
Specifically,
you didn't just call me, or did you save this for the podcast?
No. I wanted to ask you what this is about. I couldn't even browse, man. I wanted to go and see what the offerings were.
Joey, we got the catalog.
Like I know I have the catalog. I know that.
Like,
I have one. I have 2 of those actually.
It's like the Sears Wish book.
But I shook it and nothing fell out. I shook it and nothing fell out for me to like mail in with my order.
Yeah, there's no like punch card. I won't lie to you. The old website, I'm glad it's actually this new site launching soon because the old website was bad. It was very outdated.
I don't think I remember
the catalog. Exactly. That was half the problem. It was unmemorable and hard to navigate and outdated. But that's all quickly being fixed and also maybe launching maybe by SEMA. Now, a lot more of that has to do with your boy here finishing writing all the descriptions for the website.
Okay,
fair enough.
Which one of these email addresses is going to Tony?
So I don't know. Probably none of them, hopefully.
But otherwise, there's unread messages in the ether.
Yeah, customer service. Yeah, it looks like none of those are going to go direct to me, which is good. But yeah, we are fast and quickly launching a new website that is all new and improved. That's going to be awesome. So
sweet.
Yeah,
stay tuned for that as well.
We gonna get JB10 working on that bad boy?
Oh God, I hope,
dude. I mean, we don't sell on the website, but I can make it do something.
I will say,
if someone types in JB10, I want I don't know, a little dancing JB to show up on the screen. You know what I mean?
Like a dancing pad that's like
just like a little pixel buddy or something.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
I will say that over the years, the EdgeGuard has certainly become one of my favorite pads, just for the convenience. Like, it doesn't matter if you're an absolute beginner or a total pro. Being able to just like hit the lip a little bit and slap it on the machine, call it a day. You're not fingering holes. You're not centering stuff that way. It's fine. Yep. I am just a huge freaking fan. Love it.
It's the more and more. So the longer that they've been out now, we've hit the 2-year mark. A couple of things have become relevant or obvious, right? One of them is that they last longer. They just hold up better. You guys have been in Sydney's shop. I don't know if you cracked open her Buff and Shine storage area, containment for the poor pads that have been to war and back. But she has 2-year-old EdgeGuard pads in there that some of them are like just twisted and mangled and like because she used them like hundreds of times. Yeah, and they're still functional. She's like, that pad's fine. I'm like, Sydney, I picked it up and it said, "Kill me." Like, this needs to go in the
take
trash.
me from this earth.
Like, a guy, we can get you more pads.
Sure.
But no,
but that is a
they're
testament
robust.
of the just like the structural integrity of it too. They just feel so much more substantial than, you know, a pad that does not have that edge guard on it. Even if you have like an equivalent pad, there's something about it that just feels more robust. Like you know that this is a quality pad that's going to last you a while.
Yep. So that's definitely become a thing. We've heard that more and more. And then, you know, the other factor too is it is kind of trickling into more than just the beginner DIY guys and the guys with the shop handing it to the newbies. Finally, some of the, you know, detailers are hard to convince, you know, especially the detailers who know things. And I get it. Like I have my brand loyalties and my favorites and everything as well. But you go shoving a pad in a guy's hand and it can be identical to something else they use. And they still have this attitude of like, nah, my thing's better. But finally, I think we're breaking down those barriers. So
nice.
I think what's nice too is you guys offer like, it's essentially like a sample pack, right? You can order a bag or a pack of all of them, or it's a 4-pack. And that way if you're unsure about, you know, which pad you need, or maybe that's all you do need. Maybe you subscribe to the method of, you know, wash the pad after every panel and continue on. But like, I think that's also nice because they can get a variety of pads, see what Buff and Shine's about if they haven't used a Buff and Shine pad before, and just get like a real feel for how they work.
Yeah. Those sample, you know, the 4-packs, essentially the 4 flavor packs have been my go-to for sending out to trainings, whether I attend or not. It ends up being perfect because usually in a training environment, you're probably not cycling out your pads anyway because you don't have enough of a car to worry about it. So if there's 6 students, I send out 6 of those 4-packs and they have every option they could possibly want for pads, right? They've got the final finishing in the black, the next step up the yellow, the next step up from there the blueberry, and then the heavy polishing maroon pad. Or actually we call it a medium cut pad, excuse me. But I mean, all of them can finish down depending on the paint and depending on the liquid you're using. And they can be, you know, that's kind of your one-stop shop. But I do agree, it is kind of tough if you buy that 1 pack to do a whole car because you end up finding, oh, blueberry's perfect. And you still only have 1 pad, which, you know, nobody's going to sit here and tell you you do a whole car with 1 pad. So that is kind of the only bummer about the 4 sample pack thing.
I mean, some people do say do a whole car with 1 pad, but I I feel like it's a
disservice.
You can't. It's a disservice, but like I also feel bad for the pad, right? Like by the end of that, I feel like this poor pad is also telling me to end its life.
It's in the shape of a pad face.
Exactly. And like so back to the example of Sydney's pads, they've only lasted that long because she hasn't done that to them.
Correct. Exactly. So I think I'm becoming like, I still use the pad washer, but every like panel or so, I'm switching to a new pad and let that pad just kind of, you chill, you
cool down, dry, whatever.
You're exactly. So that's that. I mean, that's how I've been using it. But the thing I like is, and what you said earlier about like pairing it with the right liquid is, each of those essentially can give you a 1-step enhancement polish depending on what type of paint you're working on.
I would say the black is the hardest to do that with because it's so soft. But I mean, we occasionally have those GM black paints or Lexus black paints that are that soft. And so
or just a pillar or something like
Oh yeah, too, sure. So if you want to throw, I mean, you could throw some rehab on there, or you know, some therapy, something softer, and just jewel out a brand new GM black car, and it would still look great. You know. So.
And I
pair very nicely with they pair very nicely with the paint recovery system.
I think a touch of advice too is that if for people watching, that if it's just your car that you work on, obviously you're going to kind of just stick to one, but it is nice that if you are doing customers' cars to have a variety. So I think too is that like the 4-pack is nice as the gateway to see, okay, I kind of like this. And then like, you know, yes, if there's a sale on again or something like that, you can always pick up more. And then, you know, the secondhand detailing market, like you can sell pads. Like people are always after pads, especially if they're in good shape. So you're not going to be out anything really. And pads are an investment, yes, but it's, you know, if you're using a dirty pad or a worn down pad, like You've seen too many videos where the backing starts to fall off or the pad flies off or what have you, and that's a lot more expensive than $50 for a 4-pack. So
I will say the I did get like a little bit of a scare because I had pumped too much liquid into my pad the other day, and when I went to spin it out on full speed, it launched off of the polisher and was like bouncing around the pad washer, and I was like waiting for it to like jump out and hit the car. Luckily it didn't, but yeah, don't load them up with that much liquid.
Yeah.
But every time I see Matt Mormon polish with a new car that he's polishing, I like want to throw some edge guards at him to try. Try these out, man.
I mean, it's a couple SEMAs now that I've had conversations with them. Maybe this year I'll be able to convince them. You know, I'll throw them maybe something new that we have lying around the booth.
Ooh.
Maybe that'll be like the gateway drive.
He likes new and pretty.
New.
He does like new.
Yeah, and I do, Tony. I do love your contributions to the Obsessed Garage Facebook group. It puts a massive smile on my face. There was a guy the other day asking about how to get something off, and Tony's comment was a fingernail. Don't overthink it sometimes.
I see Tony's comments before like I read what the actual post is, and I go, well, shit. If Tony's commented, I know that this is going to be entertaining.
Yeah. It puts a smile on my face every time.
I maybe don't always have the best attitude in there. I have had posts I've made deleted, but it's 2025, almost 2026. We're turning a new leaf over here. We're trying to be a nicer, healthier Tony. So
OG chip clip, baby.
Stay tuned.
I feel like we all are. Maybe we can make JB and Tony turning a new leaf will be a little bit nicer in 2026. Maybe Doer will be more of an asshole.
Flip the script on him. I like this.
Can you imagine? I feel bad.
I don't know, man. I might get my if Doer ever like yelled at me, I think I'd legitimately have my feelings hurt because I would know that like I did something really bad.
It'd probably be terrifying.
I don't think I've ever seen this man mad.
Yeah, I don't. Takes a bit for me to snap.
I feel like you might wave your finger or something, but nothing particularly. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And then
then it's all hell from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to SEMA. We've obviously got MTE after that. I kind of need to fit in the rest of the West Coast that I'm, is in my territory. Mm-hmm. And then I kind of just start over and do it all again. So before long, I'll be up in Sacramento again. Hitting up the Joey. Maybe we'll go out to taco dinner. Yeah.
That taco place by Joey's house or the Mexican restaurant, whatever it was, that was where we had breakfast. So good. Maybe
I love that place.
Tony and Joey getting some iced Kokomo's at Dutch Bros. Might be a warm beverage though, depending on the day.
I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the show, but I'm drinking Dan's coffee.
Okay. Yep.
And it's good.
I've been I was sipping on some Rampage from Saskatchewan, where our good friend Sean Gallagher just picked up a new ride. Brand new Ford F-150.
I did. Yeah, dude, that's a nice and he was asking us if he should take the tremor sticker off the back or leave it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? I think he left it.
What would you do, Tone?
I'd take it off in a heartbeat. As soon as I got home, I'd maybe ask the dealership to do it, but then they'd probably mess it up. Yeah. So I would just take it off as soon as I got home.
Because you've got a somewhat new vehicle, don't you?
I do. Yeah. In fact, it just got lowered.
Oh, snap. How are you enjoying that thing?
I'm loving it. It's full sport truck ridiculous. I stopped at the AutoZone and I just loaded up the whole cart with all the tape on stuff.
I know.
So
I saw your
horsepower, baby.
I've got like 25 added horsepower from all the stickers and stuff on there.
Jeez.
No, I just lowered it a little bit just to kind of correct the stance and
what
even out
vehicle
the
is it for those that don't know?
It is a 2025 Ford Maverick Lobo, which is their already factory lowered sporty version of the truck. but it just wasn't quite lowered and sporty enough for me. So
Papa Smurf's in the house. Holy smokes.
Smurf in the house.
Smurf.
What's up, baby?
What's up, man? Papa Smurf been putting out content. He's put like he puts out a video and like you're like, oh snap, he hasn't put one out in a while, and then he puts out like 2 really long videos back to back. I'm like, Smurf, you're blessing us with this content.
It's like I gotta get my snacks, get my feet up, have a couple beverages.
Yeah. I like when I see a video that like I have to get comfy. Yeah, you gotta get comfy, you gotta get ready to watch. Those are my favorite.
David Boyce is asking if Tony got rid of the lime green Jeep.
She gone.
Ooh.
Jeep is gone.
She gone.
She gone.
The what color is the Mavericks? Blue, right?
Yes, it's the nice dark blue.
Honestly, if it wasn't for Tony, I probably wouldn't have known about that trim. And then I started looking into it. I'm like, that is a good look. I mean, I just like the wheels, like the factory wheels that come with it. I'm like,
yeah, they're like a rotiform knockoff.
Show a pic of the ride. Tony, where can I pull a photo of your ride up?
You're asking a lot of good questions.
Is it on the IG?
I can text it to you. No.
Yeah, you can text it to me and I will pull that on up. I won't pull up the rest of our conversation in case there's some personal stuff in there, but
it's just my credit card from the last time you got me.
It's just truly. I just get a screenshot from Tony going, "I lost my AirPods. I need new ones. Here's my credit card."
My card. You know the trick. Let's do it again.
Get yourself something nice. I don't know if he said that, but I did get myself something nice.
Armor details
throw a little something in there.
Matt needs buff and shine in his life.
Yeah, man. But you know what? Matt doesn't. Dude,
maybe that'll be like the big catalyst that gets me and Matt to get along.
Dude, that might be it.
Actually, Tony, I have an idea. So last time Matt was in Boise, he ate all of the gummies that I brought for Anthony, not for Matt. So Anthony was kind of shafted. Matt was like, man, I can't put this down. So if we collaborate, I give him a bag of gummies while you're talking with him, that'll sweeten the deal.
Well, whoa. The bad puns are my job. No, so
can Matt
now
be
you
bought?
told me that there's an in. I could just tape some gummies to a pad and be like, here you go.
Yeah. Whatever we got to do.
Are these spec enough for you?
Yeah, OG spec gummies.
Maybe don't say that. Okay. I'm getting the look from Joey. Maybe don't.
I thought it was really funny when Gabe FaceTimed me when they were in Georgia at Matt's house, and Gabe was like giving me like a little tour, and he goes into the kitchen and Matt's cooking something, and Matt, you want to talk to one of your biggest fans? And Matt just said straight up no. And I was like, I admire that. I admire that.
Yeah, you got to.
Here are the photos. Let me pull these photos on up.
So this was the other day. It was dirty, but I'm a detailer, so of course my car is dirty.
I'm just kidding. I do like your wheels. I didn't like them in that one photo that you sent me. I think when
Joey, like for those that don't know, Joey has owned a truck before, so he can relate to the truck life.
I did at one time own a properly sized vehicle for the size human I am.
Yeah.
Look at this bad boy.
And ironically, this is a properly sized truck for me.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. It's nice when they cater to both sides of the spectrum.
I know that it's really difficult and it's very niche and nitpicky, and they can't really change it. But my obsessive tendencies, as we've kind of learned to admit, is that the license plate location is offset. I'm so used to it being in the center that
on this truck. On the back.
Yeah, on the back. So, but man, I
if you go back
that's
to the
kind
other
of
one
cool
and
though.
Zoom in, you can see my hitch because I do tow with this vehicle.
Ooh. What are you towing?
You might have to zoom way in.
What are you towing? Oh, there's probably something on this hitch. I feel that you want me to zoom in on.
I think it's.
I don't trust you.
No, I think it's just what? It's
are
just
you?
tiny.
It's a widow ladder. Is that a stubby?
Is it tiny hitch for a tiny twat?
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! Look at that little thing.
Did you print that yourself?
Is that a 3D printed hitch?
It is 3D printed. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that was purchased prior to the 3D printer.
That's
I don't know why I was expecting to get like a face full of balls.
I have seen tiny truck nuts though. Also,
tiny truck nuts would actually be pretty cool. I might put those on the GTI.
Basically, like earrings at that point.
You know, people hang the stuffed animals from their. I don't know what they hang it from.
Like the tow hook latch. Yeah.
But like on my car, I don't. You know, I guess like I can put like a fuzzy set of nuts or something hanging off the back of the GTI. Perfect.
You'd have to like command strip it on the rear valence, like because there's nothing else to hook it onto. Good Lord.
Anyway, let's get. There's some questions here for Tony. Well, at least one I see. Tony, what's your take on rotary versus DA specific pads?
Ooh, good question.
So it really sort of depends. Like I'm gonna honestly tell you that a lot of stuff can cross over that maybe isn't advertised as such. You know, anything wool for sure you could slap on a rotary and you're going to have an okay time. Now we do have some wools, for example, that have longer fibers that are just happier on a rotary because you don't have the balance issues that maybe you get on like a long throw DA. For those, we have the same pad but with a shorter fiber. Only
those thick ones are thick.
Yes,
they are dense.
And like, it's not that you couldn't run it on a DA, right? But as soon as it loads up with compound and clear coat and anything else, it's going to be a wobbly mess unless that whole situation's super perfectly centered. You know, so that's why I usually stick to the shorter fiber ones on DAs. For foam and stuff, a lot of foam can heat up fast on a rotary. So it should be typically a little bit more designed for a rotary machine. Or you'll notice that you see something like a waffle pad made for rotaries, right? Where there's a little less surface area contacting the paint at all time. We also make like hex pads. But if I'm being completely honest with you, so like all of our DA stuff in the catalog is up front here. And then we get to this rotary section back here that I pay very little attention to, as little as possible. No, it's just the old school stuff that we still make for body shops.
Do they pay you extra to ignore the rotary stuff?
No, quite the contrary. In fact, the less I sell, the less I make, right? No, so it's just one of those things where it's personal preference for me, right? So I'm just honestly less familiar with especially the giant old school body shop rotary stuff. 8-9 inch pads. So when somebody asks me a question, I'm like, you can polish stuff with it, man. Like
sure.
Like,
well, and I think those are the guys that we talked about earlier, that I think those are the guys that are really hard to get out of their mindset to use.
Well, and they know what they want already, right? Which is honestly kind of easy. Like I don't know how to talk them into it, and I don't need to because they know that they want this old thing, and we'll make it for them. You know?
Those are a little intimidating.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I do like to watch like stainless steel, like a tanker get polished though with that. Like that is so satisfying to watch.
It just becomes a mirror finish.
And just how filthy the person doing it becomes over the process.
They're really
goggles, and then
they've come out of the mines.
I don't even know, because they kind of hold it at like a 90-degree angle because it's just thin. But like those pads are actually crazy hard until you put like it looks like a gold bar of compound, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I'd ever felt one until we were in Boise at MVP, and he was like, "Yeah, these things are hard." I was like, "Really?" And I like felt it, and I was like, "Oh, like you expect it to be like a plush thing, like everything else we would put on our paint."
Yep.
Yeah, the whole metal polishing, that's a whole other art in itself.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Fred just said.
The Maynard's Swedish berries.
Swedish berries.
Joey had someone who's in a
special treat.
Yeah, Joey had someone. He was in a coma for about a week and a half.
Dude, my stomach hurt so bad after I ate the amount of gummies that this man. Like, I didn't even really touch the candy, like the chocolate. I just stuck to like the 4 bags of gummies this man gave me, and I don't have self-control. So those 4 were probably gone.
Was it a gummy issue or a Joey issue?
No, it was like over the course of 2 weeks, I ate 4 bags of these gummies.
That doesn't seem bad.
I don't know, man. Like my belly just felt like one big gummy inside.
Yeah. I think my favorite part of this is the fact that the bag is resealable, but you're eating this whole thing in one sitting. There is no
nobody's resealing.
There is no resealing that.
Tony, was that a bamboo printer you've been rocking? What have you been making?
Let's talk about that a little bit. You had something in your hands earlier.
I have stuff in front of me. I always bring show and tell, right? I'm always the prop man. Yes. On me. So I actually have 2 now bamboo printers. Wow. They're very nice. I picked one up used on Facebook Marketplace. I got bit by the bug. Like as soon as you buy one, you're like, oh, this is why people have 10 of these things. Yeah. Because you're sitting there watching it make something. And you're like, I want to make something else. I need
the means that you need to multitask.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I've made all kinds of crazy stuff. I have a friend whose daughter is really into books and reading and things and miniature things. So I printed tiny miniature books.
Oh my God. That
with
is so
miniature,
cute.
I can't even get it out. It's so small. Miniature pages that come out.
Oh yeah.
And so these are going to go on a keychain. I got a hole in there. So I made her an assortment of those in a few different colors.
That's fun.
And then for Halloween, my boy likes Charmander, so he's got a Halloween Charmander with a pumpkin tail coming.
That's really cool. When you showed me that earlier, that reminds me of Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas, because his nose is a pumpkin, which I never realized until it came out on Blu-ray. And I was able to see the detail of it, and I was like, his nose is a pumpkin.
There it is.
Yep. Honestly, to kind of more overall answer the question, I've made a ton of stuff, like bathroom counter organizers, soap trays, like cup holders for my car and my roommate's car.
That's what I was saying. I was saying how 3D printing is so convenient when it's to solve a problem or to improve something. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, I could use this hook for something, or maybe this drawer's not staying closed in my refrigerator. Like, let me print something for it. That's really cool to me.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I was just looking at detailing stuff online today, and people have files already for, like the little hose guide that goes underneath the tire. You can print those.
Yeah,
break one. It's like, oh, give me 30 minutes, I'll have a new one. Just all kinds of wacky stuff.
I did break one. I launched it.
30 minutes. So because I've known of stuff that is essentially you do it before you go to bed and you wake up and you hope it's good.
Sure.
So but I mean, obviously that's the more complex stuff, but the simple stuff is pretty darn quick.
Oh yeah. I think this little business card holder I mentioned earlier, it was 45 minutes to print this.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's cool.
And that's honestly just because I'm trying to use up. I have the used printer I got came with a whole bunch of filament in colors that I probably won't ever use. So I'm just going to burn through it, making stuff through it. Yeah. Like my pretty purple business card holder.
Love that.
Papa Smurf's not wrong. That would have me rummaging through every cabinet, every drawer, looking for snacks of some sort.
I went on
what you were pulling up.
I just went on Thingiverse and typed detailing, and this is all the stuff.
Yeah, look, brush holders. They had look, you can print a whole grit guard.
Oh wait, that's pretty cool. Like the accessories for a tool cart. I think about that all the time. I'm like, oh, this doesn't like this trigger is just a little too short to hang off the side of my cart. Like to just be able to print something to remedy that.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got cup holders, so that's kind of cool.
I've seen, hooks that go on buckets to hold the foam cannon and stuff things that there are already solutions for that are really nice.
This is
maybe
cool.
Expensive.
It's a vacuum cleaner flexi hose nozzle adapter. So that goes on your hose, and then you attach a little rubber hose to it.
A smaller hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my ego blower mount is 3D printed.
Probably. Yeah.
Just simple things. Like I no longer need to.
The early days of the blower stubby nozzles. Those
my stubby nozzle is one of the 3D printed ones.
So I know that when we were at
it's hard to get off.
Yeah.
I know at MVP he also had a couple 3D printed things. It was a a kind of the quick connect 1/4 inch holder, like for a foam cannon, but it also had a cup holder right beside it for a 16 ounce of soap. So
funny.
It was like the whole little kit and caboodle, and it was a local guy with a 3D printer that does all the stuff for him. So I'm like, hey, that's freaking cool.
That's
a
cool.
cool side hustle, man.
Mm-hmm.
Has it turned into a side hustle at all yet?
Not yet. I mean,
you don't have an Etsy shop?
Of like, no, I don't. I have thought about going into the local like trading cards game store in town though, and being like, can I just give you a bunch of stuff to like give to kids? Because I just like making them. And the way it works too is if you make something, like this that is multicolored, every time because it prints from the bottom up, there's a layer at a time, and a layer is like 1/2 millimeter tall.
Okay.
So every 1/2 millimeter, it's going around and going up. Well, it has to change colors. So it does produce some waste. And so when you print one of these or a whole tray of 20 of them, the amount of waste is the same because it changes the color once and it does 20 worth, changes back to the next color and it does 20 worth, right? So it's more economical to print more of something at a time, let's say.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I just pulled up this one. I really like this. It's actually a wheel roller.
Oh, that's fun.
Ooh,
that's super practical.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take up a lot of space.
No.
Right? It's just little.
It's perfect.
That's super cool. I like that.
That's awesome.
I'll make you one and send you one.
Ooh.
That is awesome.
So yeah, I mean like that I love the kind of the creative universe that exists out there. Because I told Joey this before. I said with the 3D printer that I think it'll. Ooh, is that Carlos? Ooh, my.
Ooh.
It'll be I will have solutions to problems that I don't currently have. This is kind of my motto. But again, I think there are very useful.
I think I likened it to when I didn't have high speed internet, but I knew I was getting high speed internet. Like I had a list of everything that like I wanted to do or download or something like for when I got it.
That's so funny.
And then like I got it and downloaded everything in like 2 minutes. And then I was like, now what? I have to like, what do I do? So I think that would be my problem with the printer too, is I'd be like looking for reasons to use it and do things with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got some questions for Tony though that don't involve 3D printing.
Oh yeah, fire them off. Either one.
CV says, question for Tony. If I've been rocking with the Blueberry and Oreo pads with good results, are there any other pads I may be missing out on and should try?
So, right off the bat, the first thing that comes to mind is if you're not having any issues finishing down the cars you're working on, then great. But I would expect that at some point you'll run into a car you need something softer on. So probably picking up a couple black pads just for that one-off car are going to be nice to have, because guess what? When you don't have them and then that car comes in, you're going to wish you had a couple,
What's the difference between the black one and the white one? Is the white one a little more aggressive?
Yes. Yeah. So it's just slightly more aggressive. So I usually push people towards black because it's, the white pads are beautiful when they're fresh out of the bag, but you use them a couple times and they just don't look nice anymore, even though they're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And obviously with the black pad, you don't have that issue. And then the black pad is just softer. So I have been in situations, I've been in trainings where the white pad was not soft enough to finish down the paint. And we had to pull out the black pad.
You'll sit there and squeeze the two of them and you're like,
it's very
really
close.
Go either way. But it is much softer in use.
Yes. It's kind of like trying to feel microfiber with your hand. Like your hand just, doesn't really tell that it's soft or not, but the paint is, what actually dictates.
I had a couple of Eurofibers from a couple years ago that I destroyed because I pushed it like a little too hard and I'm like, there's the limit. Okay, cool.
That's it.
but that was I know when that came out. I don't know exactly when that came out, but that was a killer pad when that came out.
Yep. It still is by far the most popular and best selling microfiber, product in the line is that Oreo pad. So the original Eurofiber, and now it's kind of expanded. So it's the whole line.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would check out, something finishing, and then, maroon is super popular. It's actually our best selling foam, which surprised me.
Oh, wow.
The maroon pad's extremely popular, black finishing pad. And then honestly, I would say stay tuned for SEMA.
So I do have a question for you too.
I'm so curious.
Do you have a lot of your customers that are really confused when it comes to colors across brands? Because there's really no consistency. You know, like you hear Rupes yellow, right? But then you go yellow with you guys, and that's a little bit more aggressive. And I agree. It's a confusing thing if you're brand new at this. Because I know when I first started, I'm like, I just pick whatever color I like. I didn't know there was different.
They're pretty.
Yeah, they're pretty. I like the pink one, or I like the purple one, or the yellow one, or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, I guess my question is, like, how are you, like, educating the customers? I mean, obviously, you guys have your kind of niche of the 4-pack, you know, from the edge guard bit of things, but kind of what's your kind of education bit, if you will, on, you know?
What's really nice is like all of our packaging across all the lines has all of the pads in that line on them. So that is something we just say like, hey, or keep at least one bag that a pad came in. Because not only does it tell you where your pad sits in the lineup, blueberry is here. I also have maroon and then the coarse blue above that, right? And I have all these options below it. So it gives you the part numbers for all of them. So you can call up your local distributor or you can go online and search for that part number if that's something you want. But that is kind of a pain. And I remember being brand new and searching, you know, brand polishing pad chart and getting results from the 80s, like colors that don't exist anymore. Like we forgot about, like they've been lost to time. And so, you know, that is a bummer. And obviously there's basically very little crossover. Yellows are a pretty standard. They're almost all the same. White is pretty much all the same. Everybody gets the same white foam.
This time was my first time using the yellow edgeguard pad. Like I'd used yellow from other brands and I'd used other colors from you guys, but I was like, well, they were fresh, right? Like, so I was like, let's try these out and see how they were. And like, I was surprised at how much I liked it. And I told Sydney and she was like, that's one I really don't use that much. And I was like, I think it worked really well in this situation.
I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's funny. We've had weird results where, and it's not super common, but we have had that specific yellow foam and rehabs very specifically, like strangely be more aggressive than it should. Right.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't make any sense.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, the yellow is here, the blueberry is here, the maroon is here, and there's some magical thing. Maybe Steve can figure it out. He can like science it. Like there's some magical combination about rehab and that yellow foam that behaves more aggressive than you would expect.
Take your clear right off.
Yeah, well, right. Apparently,
especially that BMW clear.
Sheepstar. Yeah, we get it from Sheepstar. We get all the wool. He hand sews it himself.
Oh, that's where it's from.
Wolfstar wool.
Oh God. David Boyce says, Tony, can you duplicate the 3-inch Merca or Sydney's 3-inch blue RBO cordless polisher? Do you mean in the 3D printed form?
I probably could. But if you're looking for an actual polisher,
here we go.
My friends over at Liquid Elements are coming out with a new one soon that I would keep your eyes open for.
3-inch?
Just name dropping. Yeah.
Nice.
We had their one demo unit in the US, or I guess maybe it's the second one because it's the second one I've seen.
Okay.
At the Budco event we did recently at the Buff and Shine booth. And it's strangely long. It's a very long polisher for being a 3-inch. It's very skinny and long.
Yeah.
Which at first everyone who picked it up, and me too, were like, why is it? It's just weird. It's so big.
Why is it the size of a sword? Like,
yeah.
Is this a machete?
I was talking to Levi Gates, you know, who's over with Liquid Elements now. And he's like, you know, it was from an ergonomics perspective that it was designed the way it is. And it all kind of clicked. I'm like, oh, you're right. It was easier to hold because you're used to holding a big 5-inch or 6-inch polisher.
Yeah.
You're basically holding the same size machine. It's just thinner and lighter. But I would say probably the overall length is the same.
It's probably where I like hurt my shoulder is because like when I get into 3-inch mode, right? Like you almost get smaller. Like
it made sense, right? Yeah, like you're crunching your shoulders up. Because you're holding a machine that's this small.
Exactly.
And when he explained it to me, it all kind of clicked. I'm like, oh, okay. And it was a really nice little machine.
I made the mistake.
I haven't tried a single. Actually, I held the battery powered one at SEMA last year, but I haven't used a Liquid Elements polisher yet. But I think I'm in the market for a new polisher. So
Ooh.
I may look at those.
Both of those battery ones are coming very soon. The 5-inch machine is going to be available like extremely soon.
Cool.
I don't want to put words in their mouth. I don't know for sure, but like it could be by SEMA that it's available.
Yeah, I made the issue of the Rupes LHR 75, or HLR, whatever that new battery one is. I did it twice at TRC where I took a pad, put the compound on, and like I set it down on the back because I'm so used to putting it on the back, and then it turns on and spins. I'm like, oh my god, come on!
I like that little machine. I don't know. I don't know if I'm in the minority, but I like that little machine. It does.
I just had to remember to like not do that.
Yeah, and I had to get used to turning it all the way off to 0.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yep. It's like a muscle thing now. Like it my thumb just like comes off and like pulls it back down to 0. Tony, I saw a video of waffle pads on 15, 21, 27 millimeter DAs. 27, of course, gave the best finish. Is there any truth to extra long throw machines? Are there trade-offs that are being glossed over?
I honestly have not. Well, I guess I did briefly use a 24 millimeter throw machine. I don't have enough extensive time with like anything longer throw than a 21 to kind of give you like a really good pros and cons. But I would say that, even just going from my 15 to a 21 and a 5-inch to a 6-inch pad, you're covering more surface area. But it's one of those things where you're not going to be able to fit it in as many places. So I would wonder if we're just going to keep going to larger and larger throws before too long, how much is it like, you're holding the machine here. Yeah. How much is too much? Now, again, if you're working on vans and trucks and stuff, like by all means, like
big flat panels,
but you're probably still going to need, something smaller to get in and do the fine details.
Like I'm a big fan of the 15 millimeter just because I can put it places and save myself from having to get the 3-inch.
Right.
And I just feel like it's like the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
Like it's the perfect size.
Well, because I know you can put a 5-inch backing plate on a 21 throw, but natively the 21s I think come with a 6, which I mean, so you have a bigger pad, big throw. So like on the big panels, but again, like Joey said, the 5-inch and a 15 is my sweet spot. That works for me. Doesn't work for you, don't use it.
Yeah, just being able to like get places and like either do like the scrub method or just squeeze it in somewhere to get what you're looking for without having to get a whole different polisher.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm curious too about like the different sizes finishing down. I almost more wonder if that's just like a speed and technique thing than anything.
Right.
Of just how they're holding the machine and how gentle they're being and what speeds they're running it at.
I think with the bigger throws too, you're at what point are you at your diminishing returns, because you have these components in a small area that can't really get that much larger, moving very fast, very vigorously, like
right. I really messed up not bringing in my like 20-inch polishing pads that I have in my car.
So,
you brought enough
for show and tell.
Imagine getting pulled over and like seeing that. Like, I can explain.
What do you got in the bed of the trunk?
You
want to see?
Yep.
I did want to bring this up. I don't know if you saw this this afternoon, but ADS dropped a very fun video where they gave a lengthy prompt to ChatGPT to give the recipe for some soap, and they actually made it from the recipe and tried it out.
No way.
Yeah,
I did not see this.
That was a fun video. I mean, that was very like I hadn't seen one like that before. So
Starburst flavored or scented. I shouldn't say flavored.
Scented orange. Took a little extra to make it foam in a very nice way, but it made a soap.
Not sure we can really chat GPT any pads, but we know
no, I don't think so.
But Buff and China, I think, is definitely the foam daddy, if you will.
Carlos said he's got the 55 millimeter coming out next year.
Oh my Jesus! Perfect. It's actually just this dog on the car. That's all it is. It's rubbing the dog.
That's what it's not going to be wool. It's going to be also fur.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I love that.
Well, if we if you guys have any other questions for Tony, let's get them in. Tony's got a schedule we're trying to stick him to.
Places to be, people to
I'm
meet.
an important guy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna re-up on my ibuprofen and
get that shoulder
get on
back.
the foam roller.
Ooh. You got any heat pads?
I feel like we had one more question I saw down here that we didn't get. We missed. But it was Steve, of course. And he's asking me, of course, another question. That's a fun answer. He's asking, it's way down early. He was asking the preferred pattern to put polish on a pad.
Oh, that's a good question.
Crosshair, spiral.
Let me see if I can track that down real quick.
This is like, I'm going to expose the industry a little bit here with this answer. Yeah.
Let's hear it. Well, first, I'm going to tell you my favorite.
Okay.
And Dewar will tell you his favorite.
Yep.
Go. Yes, I love this.
I like to do the 4 lines.
Okay.
And the heaviness of the line depends on if it's the first time using the pad and I'm priming it.
Or if it was like recently cleaned out, something.
Correct.
Sure.
I won't put as much, but I do like the 4 line method.
Okay.
Dewar?
If I'm using wool or microfiber, I apply it just in a circle, rub it in, and then a couple dots. But if I'm using foam, I'll just usually do 2 lines, like an X kind of thing.
Okay.
So, or 4 lines, if however you want to call that.
Yeah.
Lay it on me, Tony. What are we doing wrong?
Break us.
Here's the real answer. Okay.
Ooh, the only answer.
It almost doesn't freaking matter. Just put enough on there.
Yeah.
Don't have a dry pad.
If you got too much, because it's flinging everywhere.
Yep.
And if you don't have enough, if the pad's like sticking to the paint and shattering and doing weird stuff.
Yep.
Like at the end of the day, once you've done a spot or two, the polish is going to move around. It's going to get on the whole surface of the pad. Now, yes, if you want to be scientific about it, which I know Steve does. I mean, his username and photo is literally a periodic table image here. You just need good coverage, right? So like with any pad, like you said, wool or microfiber, it's kind of a good distinction. With any pad with fibers, the more even coverage the fibers have, the better they're going to work.
Sure.
So you can just go crazy and spiral it on and smear it on and do whatever you want to do. And that's honestly great. Yeah, give it a good smear. Now, it might be too much for the initial pass. Yeah. But I remember videos from a long time ago. The great Jason Rose, I believe, was who I saw do this in a video. I think it might have been a really old one he was doing with Larry from Ammo NYC.
Okay.
Where I think it might have been him. I might be misquoting this, but I think the end result of this video here was put a bunch on the pad, smear it around, and I think he literally blew the pad out with an air gun without even touching
get rid
it
of the excess. Yeah.
Just to get the extra off. And then he went into the paint and it was like perfect.
Yep. That makes sense to me.
So at the end of the day, I just like in trainings, I try and make it nice and uniform. It's right.
I would say yes.
There's no IDA logos on this shirt, so we're good.
Heyo.
In trainings, I try and do it nice and uniform. Like I'll start with your 6 dots, and your next section is 4 dots. Your next section is 3 dots. Just to kind of give the kids something to do. But in back rooms with other detailers, and we're just trying to get something done, and there's no cameras or students around. You kidding me? I've seen some people just slop some stuff all over the car and just get in there and go, and it works. And it's more about, it might make a mess, but even then, when you're good, you kind of know how to control the sling too.
Yeah.
So just get in there, get after
trigger
it
a little bit.
Yeah. Polish some paint, have some fun. Don't worry so much about it.
Thank you for joining us, Fred. Shout out to Fred and Glovebox. They've got a bunch of sales going on right now till Monday. So go check out their, I think their previous boxes are what's going on, and there might have some other fun stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff on the socials with the Glovebox. So
does this company sell anything orange? Do you guys make an orange pad that
we do?
I love the orange pad.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna say, keep staying tuned.
I knew it. I think I'm owning in on what it is.
Maybe you can smell.
I'm not gonna push you for it, but I have a feeling I know what it is.
No spilling.
I have a feeling I know, but
the juice is worth the squeeze. We'll say that.
Oh, Oh, snap.
Ooh. Carlos is vibing right now. He's like, juice.
He is ready. Well, if we don't have any other questions for Tony, I think I'd like to thank him for spending time on his Friday night.
Appreciate you, Tony.
Anytime, you guys.
We're
hanging out with the. When's the last time I saw you, Tony? Was it TRCMA or was there something?
TRCMA, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought I saw you in between there, but
maybe
thank you for spending
somewhere.
That's possible. He may have been in Monterey.
Yeah.
But thank you for spending.
I'm the guy that does those videos behind the bushes, like with the what's his name driving his car by.
I was wondering who got those shots of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it was Tony this whole time.
Yeah,
I'm easy to hide.
Love that.
All right,
and yes, HM Auto Detailing. Let's go Blue Jays. So I don't watch baseball, but Canada's behind them.
Look at Dewar. Dewar's such a patriotic man.
So Tony, where can we find you guys? Yourself or Buff and
Shine? We've got the @Buff and Shine MFG manufacturing Instagram handle. I am Buff and Tony. Buff Tony was taken, and it also would have been a lie. So that's probably good.
Fair enough.
But Buff and Tony is me on Instagram. Everybody feel free to reach out. And then come and see us at SEMA. We're the Buff Bar. It's literally a little bar, and
it is a nice bar.
A little birdie. Yes, a birdie told me that when the closing bell rings, the tequila comes out at the Buff Bar. So just keep that in mind too.
2-shot Tony. 2 Mark Tony.
Tequila Tony.
The Marks are hot.
Mazel. Yeah.
The triple T.
Yep. Well, if you guys want,
thank you guys so much for having me. It was a pleasure.
Yes. Yeah, we appreciate having you on. And everyone, thank you for tuning into episode 40 of the Detail Grind Podcast.
The big 4-0.
We're officially at chronic back pain and shoulder destruction.
Over the hill.
Oh yeah. We are over the hill. I was just telling Dewar I've got some fun ideas that we may be implementing, may not, into season 2 of the podcast.
Yeah.
When we hit 1 year.
Congratulations, guys.
Season 2.
Thanks, man.
Season 2.
Thank you so much. Yeah, season 2.
And for those I don't
want to call it type 2 because that sounds like diabetes and sounds like a stupid marketing thing.
I wouldn't name anything after diabetes.
No, but
why?
Season 2.
Yep. Season 2. So thank you all. We are on Spotify as well. For those that just like to listen, and the YouTube crowd, we are in here. So appreciate every single one of you. And drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more down the road. And take care, everyone.